It's been a month and a half, but Port City Grocery is once again open on Charlotte Street in Sydney. As construction on the street reduced customer visits, store staff chose to take a break until the work was done. But as with many Cape Breton businesses during the ongoing affordability crisis, rising costs have been taking a tremendous toll.
Food costs are rising it feels like every day. So that has been a little bit more of a difficult challenge as we move into the times that we're currently in.
Overall food costs have risen almost 17% in Nova Scotia since late 2021. It's an extra delicate situation at shops like Guthrie Burke's, which specializes in fresh and organic food options.
Any business owner will tell you that it's going to keep you up at night, but it kind of keeps you going as well, so that's why we do it.
In the last 5 years, overall costs on the Consumer Price Index have risen in Nova Scotia by the third largest margin of all Canadian provinces. The two costs dominating that push, food and rent, are prominent costs for businesses as well as households. Different shops are experiencing different effects, however. As consumers limit spending the little money they have, stores like Sydney's Sawyer and Sunny Boutique are introducing cheaper options for their clientele, young children and their parents.
For sleepers, for example, we used to have more of the $40 and $50 sleepers. We've decreased that a little bit, and now we have more of our $20 sleepers. So just kind of always managing, looking at what people are able to spend and meeting them where they're at without sacrificing quality and, production.
The CEO of the Cape Breton Regional Chamber of Commerce said the initial expectation was to, by now, be back to smoother times like before the COVID-19 pandemic. For many reasons, that hasn't happened.
Things are probably more difficult now than they've been in a very long time. And we're seeing the effects of that, right? We're seeing, the affordability crisis goes hand in hand with the housing crisis. So, it's really a tough time, I think, for everyone.
Across Nova Scotia, businesses and industry experts have been outspoken about the challenges. One of them is difficulty finding labor. According to the Canadian Federation of Independent Business, Nova Scotia businesses lost an estimated combined $1 billion in 2022 because of opportunities they couldn't fulfill with their lack of labor. It's put Cape Breton in a unique situation as a place with not only a labor shortage, but a rapidly growing population. The president and CEO of the Cape Breton Partnership Economic Development Organization said those pressures are also forcing up costs locally.
Many rural communities across Canada, our challenges are not the same as Toronto, Montreal, even Halifax, where you have very high house prices getting that much higher. We do have our house prices going up very, very rapidly. I think I saw recent things from NSAR, almost double-digit increases in housing costs. But part of that, a good chunk of it, is catching up to other places that are very desirable to live in this country, and we're almost a victim of our own flag waving.
In the meantime, there is some hope the economic storm will soon end. Many metrics suggest inflation is slowing down and opportunities are increasing. But until constraints come off consumer spending, small businesses will have to keep getting creative to keep going themselves.
Everyone's feeling that squeeze, and if you can save a little bit of money here and there, why not? So we really want to kind of broaden our inventory and maybe put a little bit more focus on being an all-around shop for everybody.
In Sydney, I'm Dyment for SaltWire.